Hello everyone, I'm Orgum, and welcome to part 2 of my Super Mario Flash showcase. So today I'm going to be showcasing some more levels, and today I'm going to be going through World 4 through 6. So without further ado, let's get started. So today I'm going to start with 4-1, which is called Bullet Land, because well, this level is going to be the start of World 4, which is the mountain theme. And essentially with the mountain theme, one of the common themes that's around is bullets. There are a lot of bullets in World, well, it's usually World 6, but in the mountain-themed levels from New Super Mario Bros. There's a lot of bullets. So I called it Bullet Land for that reason. I didn't really have any other name I could think of. It was just kind of limited creativity. Okay. I don't think it was really smart for me to put Goombas right at the beginning, but I don't really show much mercy to my fellow players. But yeah, so essentially I was creating a mountain theme. I had to be a bit creative with tiling because they don't provide you with any mountain tile sets. Ah, shoot. Okay. I'm having trouble with this level. Well, anyway. I essentially had to figure out what sort of tile to use for the mountain, and I kind of settled with the castle brick tiles. Oh yeah, that Koopa just clipped through the bullet bill blaster. So essentially it's a pretty basic level. It's here mostly to introduce the theme of the world, which is mountain themed. Yeah, there's a pipe down there, and as you won't know that, but it will soft lock you if you go through that pipe, so don't go through it. Yeah, I provide a lot of soft locks in these levels, so kind of mean, I guess. Alright. So let's... okay, ow! Oh, that Koopa shell. That's another interesting thing, is like when you kick Koopa shells, like, well, they don't bounce like normally. Or maybe they do bounce normally, I don't know. Here we are. Ooh, nice. That was a good move. Okay. Well, anyway, I think I probably intend to play through the entire level if I'm able to. I have some... well, they're pretty difficult levels. I think this pipe actually leads to somewhere, but I'm not going to take that road for now. Here we are. Okay. Yeah, essentially this pipe leads up, and, well, you know, in mountain, a common theme about mountains is you climb them, so, well, essentially you go higher in elevation by going through the pipe. That was kind of my way of signifying that, yeah, you're climbing the mountain, essentially. Since there are not really any legitimate ways of showing verticality, I kind of have to imply it. So that's kind of the interesting thing. I was always like inspired by New Super Mario Bros. Wii's World 6 map, where you just kind of scale the mountain as you continue progressing through the world. So I kind of wanted to copy that idea here, mainly. So anyway, probably gonna put a cut here. Alright, I'm back. So I just skipped to right here. So I'm back at the end of the level. There's Bullet Blaster here. There's some Koopas that are jumping around. Oh god. Oh! Ugh. Sorry. Alright, yeah, I got a game over. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to streamline the process a little bit, probably. Now I'll just play through it one more time. Hopefully we're successful this time. Alright, I hope this is the lucky run. Yeah, another interesting thing I've noticed is there aren't really a whole lot of Bullet Bill blasters in this level. It's just called Bullet Bill Land, but what gives? Why aren't there that many bullets? I'm not used to the whole control of, like, the jumping controls, because, like, Normally you're able to control your jump height, but it just doesn't feel quite right, you know? Jumping. Okay, forget it. I'm done with this level. Okay, I'll show it. So, this is essentially the level. You've seen all this. And yeah, this is kind of a special pipe area, I guess, or... It's a special pipe apparatus, let's just say that. So yeah, we have the two different pipe entrances here, and they both lead to either of these areas, but if you take this pipe, actually, it leads you to the secret exit, which is right here. Yeah, I know, there's no visual difference. I guess a good way to distinguish secret exits from main exits is if there's this end castle. If there's a castle at the end of the level, that's the main exit, but if there is no castle, it's a secret exit, so that's my way of distinguishing it. Well, anyway, that is 4-1. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the next level, which will be 4-2. Okay. We'll take a look. And what do you know, it's Mount Grandouga. I don't know why I called it Mount Grandouga, I just kind of needed a name. It's a mountain, it's a name. It's all cool. Here we are, 4-2. I decided to use the athletic theme here. Oh boy. Yeah, and then you have to do this special flying Koopa jump here to get across the chasm, because, well yeah, we're climbing higher on the mountain. Each level is a higher elevation. I'll try this a few more times, and if it doesn't work... okay. I think you have to just go for it. You have to just jump. Yeah. Oh god, okay. I'm really not feeling it today. Well, normally if I'd been playing this a ton of times, I'd probably get used to the rhythm of things, but I'm not. I haven't played this in a while, so I'm not used to the rhythm. Yeah. This is very gatekeepy, I would say. Yeah, I'm not going to play this anymore. It's essentially just another overworld level. Koopa jump. You have some bricks, some Goombas, question blocks. It doesn't indicate what they are. It might be power-ups. You have Koopas, and then you have 3 Hammer Brothers here, and then Bullet Bills, which is really hard to deal with. More Hammer Bros. A few hidden blocks here that in order to bridge the gap. And you have your ending right here, which leads up here, and then, oh, you have a Lakitu. And then you have your end goal. I don't know why I just placed a Lakitu there. It was kind of random. Anyway, that's 4-2. If you take the main exit, let's go to the secret exit level, which is, it's going to be 4-S1. Yeah, I have secret levels, just for fun. It's called the Cave Labyrinth, and you'll probably see in a minute why it's called the Cave Labyrinth. So yeah, you start out here. It's a different tile set for the underground. You can kind of take 2 pipes here. It leads you here to a different room. You can figure things out. You go down. Yeah. Oh, this pipe's not enterable. That's right, okay. So essentially, this game, you kind of have to... You have to navigate your way around this maze, and I don't know if I'm going to spend the time to do that right now, but we'll take a look. Another pipe. Ooh, come on. Okay. So we're right here. I'm going to take... Wait, yeah, this pipe's open. Okay. Okay, and then it leads us right here, where we were before. You know. Okay, where does this lead? Okay. One of the unfortunate things about Super Mario Flash is you can't create one-way pipe, or you can't create two-way pipes. Oh, and there's a power-up here. Another frustrating thing about the music is that it just keeps restarting when you take a warp. It doesn't continue, so... Did we actually escape it? No, we didn't. Okay. It's just kind of, you have to locate your way through this maze. Oh. It's amazing. Right, amazing. Okay, yeah, this ain't accessible. Okay, yeah, this kind of... I think these are two identical rooms in different areas. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll see. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. In case you don't know, what I did here is I wrote this all in Braille. What it actually says is loser. Loser in Braille, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, if any of you know Braille. But yeah, I searched up Braille. Kind of got inspiration from the ancient ruins of Pokemon. Pokemon Emerald or the 3rd gen games. Yeah, this is originally soft locked area, but this just brings you back to the beginning. It's like to say loser, you got trapped in there, but I guess you're not really trapped because, well, I added that door because, well, I'm like, wouldn't that be really mean if people can't leave the room? It might be a good way to reflect on what you've been doing with your life, I guess. But let's continue. Okay. I'm not taking that pipe anymore. I'm taking this pipe. Oh, wait. It's an exit pipe. Okay. I don't know. I always like these sorts of labyrinthy maze levels that kind of... you have to locate your way through them. I don't think they're really fun for people normally, so... take what you will from that. Okay, this just leads you back. It redirects you here. Okay. I'm probably not going to finish this level. I'll probably just stop early and then show the rest of the level. That would really fix all of my problems, honestly. I'm just kind of going in loops. Well, yeah, that's the level. I can show you the end and all that. If you want to play this level, I might actually publicly release these codes, and if you guys happen to get Super Mario Flash, you could probably play it. But essentially, these are all the different rooms. This kind of leads you to an identical room somewhere else. And then, yeah, this is the ending here. It kind of soft locks you. Well, it doesn't really soft lock you because there's an exit door, but it forces you to restart. Which doesn't really make a meaningful difference if, say, you're kind of just doing your thing, exploring the maze. And yeah, this is the end, and then there's an exit pipe. How nice. It doesn't lead anywhere because, well, you can't get past the flagpole, but if you can find the right pipe to exit, you actually get redirected to that room with the Thwomp. Yeah, if you can avoid the Thwomp, then yeah, you've completed the level, so congrats. Okay, that's all I have for this level. Okay, let's look at a different level. 4-3, 4-4. Actually, admittedly, I'll just tell you guys, I created the rest of these levels like a little later, more recently. Oh, this is Mushroom Valley. Oh, it's another mushroom level. It's an athletic-themed level. Well, let's get right into it. Yeah, so you start at the bottom here. I don't know why mushrooms have collision at the bottom, but that's kind of how it works. Go through this pipe, you go into the sky. These are the same mushrooms you saw from the ground, except these are the tops of them. I kind of provide a little challenge to get the power-up, you know, because I'm kind of conservative with how I give people power-ups. Of course, if you don't want to risk losing a life to get a power-up, then that's on you, I guess. I'm going to play as Luigi this time. So yeah, Mushroom Valley. It's just your typical athletic-themed level as well, but in World 4. And I mean, athletic-themed levels are kind of fitting for mountain themes, because it kind of takes a lot of athleticism to actually climb a mountain, so yeah, it's a pretty difficult endeavor. I think I kind of am a little proud of, like, yeah, you also have to kind of you have to go in a different direction to actually, you can't access this area up here. You have to go leftward and then go rightward later. It kind of breaks the plane a little bit when it comes to actually progressing in a level. Well, I'm not going to complete this level either. I just wanted to kind of showcase it a little bit. But yeah, it's called Mushroom Valley because mountains and valleys, you know, the typical thing. Okay, yeah, this is the end. This is just one big area. Of course, you can't create more than 2 areas, or you can only have 1 sub area. And here it is. It's mostly just, it's a lot of challenges, and then you kind of hit the end. There's a lot of bullet bills here, bullet bill blasters. And then you kind of just take that and it leads you to the end of the level. So it's a fairly basic level, if you want to call it basic or simple. What am I going to show next? Shoot, okay. 4-5. Oh, there's 4-6A and 4-6B. I'm going to show the ghost house first, because hopefully the sound is working this time, because, well, it's a content warning, because there's a lot of noise at the beginning. It's a trap. Yeah, and yeah, you see there's flames coming from both sides of the room. So yeah, you start the level in danger, and you have to quickly get out of a room. That's kind of what World 4 Ghost House actually does to you. Yeah, it's very noisy. I'm gonna move these boos a little bit, because you can't control jump height. I put a coin there to kind of hint at, yeah, there's a hidden block here they have to hit. You kind of, oh yeah, and this is kind of a, if you notice from Vision Force, this is kind of a reference to that level, or the level references this level, I don't know which, but that's kind of what I mean by foreshadowing. And this is, I think this is also a replica from Vision Force. You'll probably, if you watch the other video, you'll probably notice that. Well, I'll probably edit the picture in so you can actually see the comparison, but yeah, you could probably see the comparison. Okay, going through the cemetery again. Well, surely this is a cemetery from all the Marios that died here, so that's a thing. I'm guessing Mario has multiple bodies he manifests himself through. I mean, if you look at Super Mario Maker, there's the 100 Mario challenge, which implies that Mario actually has multiple bodies, you know. Doesn't just have, like, one life or something, but multiple. It's not YOLO for Mario. Okay, there's a tiling error with the pillar there. Whatever. Okay, and then another interesting thing I did with this level is it kind of just, it goes outside, like you actually go outdoors. It's not just an indoor level, so you'll see. There's a door right here, it takes you outside. And whoa, it's really bright, isn't it? Well, yeah, that's how it goes. And then yeah, I have this ghost house here. It's kind of a little cemetery. Oh shoot, I just trapped myself. Yeah, it's a very big challenge. There are a lot of boos they have to avoid. But that's the gist of this level. I'm too lazy to complete it, so screw you guys. I probably want to show the level that comes before that, so I need to remember. I think it's 4-5 that, yeah, 4-5 that probably comes before the ghost house level, so we'll take a look. Yeah, it's Crystalline Cavern, which is another one I'm particularly proud of, actually. Yeah, it's essentially another underground level, but it takes place in this crystal-like substance, like this. So yeah, well, there aren't really that many cave tiles. I decided to use these hard blocks and brick blocks to kind of make the cave terrain. And it kind of makes a bit of a crystal-like, I guess, look, so to speak. I don't know where I got this idea from exactly. It just kind of, it's kind of like I kind of want to make a level that has like some crystal-y caverns, you know, because caves are very diverse. There aren't just like one-size-fits-all caves anywhere. They kind of are all different. But yeah, they're boos. This kind of actually is a pretty good segue into the second boo house, honestly. So we'll take a look at it real quick. So we have our, well, this is technically our main level, but it's called Bonus Zone. You have our up and down piranha plants that go through the soil. It kind of fits the narrative a little. And yeah, this is kind of a bit of a reference to the graveyard cemetery. You have your ghost and your skeleton. The ghost is the soul, the dry bones is your body, and your skeleton that's been deteriorated. We have a little area, a secret area here with a hammer bro and a bunch of coins, and that's all. No power-ups. Oh shoot, did I just restart? I'm sorry guys, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. For some reason Firefox just crashed. Yeah, my internet browser. Yeah, I use Firefox. Well anyway, I was gonna show the rest of 4-5, so let's continue. Alright, so yeah, Crystalline Cavern, you have your little secret area here, and then, yeah, this is the end area, and this leads you straight to the Boo House. You go underground, you find yourself the gravestones here. You kind of will pick a path, and this kind of, I think this brings you back. One of the two brings you back to the beginning, and then the other actually leads you, I guess, forward, or leads you, progresses you, I guess. You continue down here, but you have to deal with Buzzy Beetles and a bunch of boos underground. You have a Thwomp here, and then Buzzy Beetles, and that's the end of the level. I'll probably be posting these levels in this description. If you guys want the actual codes, I'll probably be posting them and making them publicly available. Okay, which one do I want to do next? I'm gonna 4-6A or 4-6B. I think 4-6A is the more interesting one. Ah yes, this is Bullet Chase. So what's really cool about this one is it's not like your typical level. Essentially in this one you're being chased by bullets. So you have to just keep running. You can't slow down. I kind of wanted to make split path levels. Yeah, and that's what happens when you slow down. But yeah, 6-6A and 4-6A and 4-6B. Well, those are like your optional levels. You can choose one or the other after you've completed the ghost house, essentially. That's the main gist of it. There's the piranha plant there. So we continue through here. I don't know, this kind of reminds me of like, what's the game called? It's that runner demo that I played on the Wii. It's called Bit Trip Runner. Yeah, you can't stop, you have to actually get the proper rhythm of jumping. Otherwise, you're kind of screwed. You kind of, yeah, these hills kind of screw you over if you don't jump at the right time, so... Yeah, I take pride in this level. This is also one of the few levels that actually uses the, quote, Bowser fight theme that's available in Super Mario Flash. Yeah, I actually had a plan for, like, World 7. I was gonna use this music for, like, World 7, which is gonna be volcano-themed. I never got around to finishing World 6 or getting to World 7 because I got into more interesting projects, which could be for another video. I just got... And yeah, this part kind of screws you over for some reason because the screen stops scrolling, so... You effectively have an auto-scrolling level here because bullets go as fast as you do, and you kind of... Well, it's not the same as an auto-scrolling level, because at least in an auto-scrolling level you can usually move faster than the screen scrolls itself, but... Here, you can't really, there's no margin really to stop moving. Very marginal amount. I'm going to play this a few more times. I think I'm actually going to complete this level because it's a pretty quick level, and once you get the hang of it, you're pretty much good to go. And then I'll probably quickly show World 4-6B. Oh yeah, and then you have that forward bullet there, the bullet that shoots you forward. It's a bullet that shoots leftward to essentially get rid of your damage. I mean, you can, because if you were like, if you had any power up, you could probably cheese the level pretty easily because, well, you just take damage, you become invulnerable, you can go behind the bullets, and then you can just do whatever the hell you want. Okay, I probably have to jump a little earlier at that hill, so bear with me as I continue to attempt this. Okay, I actually did that one pretty successfully. Just, you have to jump early is kind of the trick, I guess. I hope this music isn't annoying. I hope the audio is also working properly, because last time I remember, like, the audio just kind of got messed up. I don't know what happens there, why the bullets actually catch up to you like that. Alright, here we go. Oh! Oh, I actually made it. Holy crap. Imagine if these bullets actually were slightly faster than Mario, so they kind of slowly close in. That would be even scarier, you know. Well, there is no run button in Mario, so Super Mario Flash, because... Well, yeah, this is the end of the level, essentially, and... That's all I'll show for now. So yeah, I technically completed the level. I never really got to the end. It's always the section right here that's kind of messing me over. You have to do like 4 consecutive jumps. And then, yeah, you go through this pipe. There's no traps here. It's just a ton of coins and, well, power-ups. You get a mushroom and a fire flower, which is... It's a real nice gift, you know, given that I don't really give that many power-ups. Okay, and then there's 4-6B. I'm not going to play this. I'm going to just show it. It's called Upside Down because, well, the idea is it's an upside-down level. It's an upside-down mountain level. The ground is at the top, and all the things are just kind of upside down. Yeah, the Hammer Brothers. I don't know if this really can be characterized as upside down completely, though. It's kind of... I don't know, I kind of like it, though. And then, yeah, it's the end of the level. Okay, I'm probably going to skip 4-7 is probably the summit, I'm guessing. We'll take a look. Yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, Mountain Peak or Mountain Summit, whatever you want to call it. I probably call it Mountain Peak because there's a limited amount of characters you can use. Essentially, it's your pre-castle level. You're at the peak. There's some snow because, well, it gets pretty cold at the top of the mountain. Another thing you might have noticed is that I kind of changed the background theme midway through the world, which I don't know why I did it. That was just kind of a decision I made. I guess it's kind of like day and night happen. Well, I've made it here. Just trust your instinct. Continue through here. There's a silver pipe. I don't remember where that leads. It leads somewhere, but we'll just continue. Look, here we go. One of those platforms. It's another one of these fortresses. They have to deal with the Hammer Bros, and yeah, that's essentially the main idea of the level. It's just another pre-castle level. Can't place the Hammer Bros like down on the ground because, well, there's no layering in Super Mario Flash, apparently. You can't layer things, so you have to place objects in a specific tile. And yeah, this is the fortress or the castle. Yeah, essentially, you have your World 4 fortress right here. And it's just another basic fortress level. This one also has lava. I mean, World 3 didn't have any lava in it, but... Oh shoot, come on. World 3 Fortress didn't have any lava, just to be clear, just for clarification. So then what's after World 6? What comes after that? What comes after World 4? What theme comes after the mountain? Well, if the theme is going up, what's high up? Well, it's the sky, isn't it? Yeah, so next World 5 is actually sky themed, so... Oh shoot, I probably should have just waited for one of them. Well, here we are. We're climbing up the castle. It's just a little ascent area. I mean, you could probably cheese this part of the level by going up the top, because Super Mario Flash isn't very well programmed. Like, it doesn't, like, the blocks you place at the top of the level don't extend, like, infinitely. They kind of just stop there, and you can move across the top, but, well, there really isn't any cheese because the rest of the level has a ceiling tiles, but it just kind of reveals the rest of the level and how the level's actually composed. But yeah. Yeah, this is the first area, the kind of hidden room where you get your power-up. Ascent, and then this is the second half of the level. You fight 5 Hammer Bros because it's World 4. The formula for how many Hammer Bros you have to fight is the current world you're in plus 1. So World 3 is going to have 4 Hammer Bros to fight, and this one's going to have 5. So guess how many in World 6? In World 5, it's going to be 6 Hammer Bros. So yeah, you'll see that. I'm going to quickly breeze through World 5 because there isn't much to be shown there. Okay, let's go back. World 5 it is. So yeah, 5-1. I'll just skip to some of the other... I'll go to 5-5A. Lakitus Madness. Just It's a level with a ton of Lakitus, that's all it is. It just rains things. Yeah, essentially I chose this as the tile set, the sky platform tile set, because I think it fit really well with the sky theme, to be honest, so... yeah, and if you guys are curious what World 8 was actually going to be, it was going to be Bowser's Castle. The entire world's going to be Bowser's Castle, or the Koopa Kingdom, or whatever you call it. I have a little thing down here. I don't know, it's kind of just a random sub-area. Kind of fun. Take this. It kind of signifies that, yeah, you gotta go back. You're given a power star. You keep going, you keep going. You can't get past here unless you have a power star because of all those piranha plants. And then you go up here. You skip a lot, and then... oh god, okay. Yeah, I forgot about the piranha plants, but... yeah, that's pretty cool. It's all cool. Well, that's the level, mainly. We have 3 other split levels. We have 5-5B and 5-5C, that's right. I give you 3 options for levels to choose from before you go to the final level. Or pre-castle level is what I call it. And it's called Thwomp Card. It's kind of a play on words, of course. You probably know what I'm talking about, but... yeah, you just have a bunch of thwomps, you have to avoid them, you have to have them fall before you go. There are a bunch of hidden blocks you have to hit to avoid the thwomps actually crushing you when they hit the hidden blocks instead. Kind of a cool concept. Up and down platforms. That's the end of the level. I don't think there's any bonus area here. Nope, I didn't use any sub-area in this level, so... okay. 5-5C, I forgot what that is. Okay, Bullet Bill Frenemy. Oh yeah, okay, I remember what this one is. Essentially, you want to utilize Bullet Bills to your advantage. Bullet Bills are dangerous, but cool thing about Bullet Bills, you can jump on them. Which means it makes a good platforming challenge on them. So yeah, essentially they're your friends, but they're also your enemy. And yeah, you jump on them. And yeah, you just gotta keep platforming until you get up high enough, because those platforms are too high for you to normally jump onto. And yeah, you have to time your jump right, because, well, you can't move faster than the Bullet Bill. They move exactly the same speed as you. Yeah, that's essentially it. And then we have our pre-castle level, which is... oh, I still didn't copy and paste it, okay. Okay, 5-6 is Cumulative Trial. Essentially the idea is it combines the 3 elements from the previous levels. It combines the ideas from all the different levels. So yeah, you use the elements from the Thwomps, the Lakitus, and Bullet Bills. You have to utilize all 3 of them to your advantage. So it's kind of advised that you play all 3 levels before you do this one, but you don't have to. Yeah, you have to deal with the Bullet Bills here. Another massive Bullet Bill trial where you have to jump, land on the coins. You have a secret area here, and then you have a ton of Lakitus and piranha plants, and there's the castle. So it's kind of a nice, what's it called? It's a nice synthesis of all the different ideas together, so... and yeah, I think the most interesting level out of World 5 is the actual castle itself, because, well, hopefully you'll see, but I just gotta get through it. Yeah, you have platforms that go downward here, you have to... oh, I'm actually doing it properly, nice. I played this level a ton of times, and it's, like, incredibly difficult. I guess I've kind of conditioned myself to play it. Here we are. Oh. Oh, I gotta time it correctly. There we go. Like so, and then I missed. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, it's a very difficult level, but here we are. Oh, okay. Gotta remember that Koopa's there. But I think what I really like about the World 5 Fortress is not this part, but it's the second part, actually. and hopefully you'll see in a second. I'm betting this is already like about 30 minutes long, so... I mean, World 6 ain't really that long because I really just kind of started on that and I never really finished World 6, so World 6 is kind of the farthest I've gotten. I never really got to World 7 or any later worlds, so... Okay. Well, I essentially got through that section. I didn't really get through that section, so... Let's take a look. So World 5, yeah, you have these downward platforms. It provides a massive platforming challenge. You have to time it right to get through these fire bar rings, jump on the dry bones. You have these lava bubbles, Koopas, and then you have these fire bars you have to time correctly. You get through this door, and it leads you right here. So yeah, not that area, but this area here. So, yeah, it's mostly an outdoor castle. I kind of took inspiration from the World 7 castle in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, because I'm, like, enamored by it. It's like there are a ton of clouds, and... Well, I think this is a pretty appropriate and fitting look for Sky Castle, honestly. So, I'm really proud of it. So anyway, this is the main idea here. Keep going through, spinies. You have to enter these different doors in these different areas. This is the first area you have to enter, and I think it directs you right here. It's the first power-up you can get, but you have to go through a challenge to get it. Second one is in this door between these two Hammer Brothers, and it's the opportunity to get the fire flower. You have to avoid these flames, and this is the door to the boss. Guess what the boss is? It's 6 Hammer Brothers. That's right, 6 Hammer Brothers. And yeah, it gets pretty chaotic at a certain point. Like, imagine World 6 fighting the boss there. That's 7 Hammer Brothers. And then World 7, you get to 8. And then, well, World 8, I'm just going to have you fight Bowser. But that's the main gist of it. And then once you exit that door, you go back to the very beginning of this zone, which is just snow, because World 6 is a snow-themed world. And that's it. Okay. I've shown World 5. What I've wanted to show, anyway. So now we're gonna head to World 6. I only created 3 levels, so I'll probably showcase a few of them. Biting Snow. It's kind of like Frostbite. Okay. So yeah, Biting Snow. It's kind of, yeah, it's cold. It's like Frostbite is kind of what the play on words is. It's a pretty basic snow level, for the most part. Here we are. Okay. Piranha plants. It's pretty good so far. It's mostly, yeah, then that's where it gets difficult. I can't ever let you off the hook, can I? Hit you. Out around the corner. Speaking of things around the corner, 2021 is just around the corner, which is crazy to think, isn't it? 2021. What's going to happen in 2021? I don't know. Yeah, I have a sub area here. Koopas. These are all up-down piranha plants because they're all misaligned with the grid. This is kind of the pipe you exit. Hammer Brother. Yeah. And then the challenging jump all the way to the flagpole, so that's good. And then you have underground right here. And that's, I think that's pretty much the gist of it. So let's keep going with 6-2. Here we are. 6-2 is, well, it's Snowfire Cave because, well, there are 2 main themes here. It's, well, snowy. Well, there isn't really a whole lot of snow, but... And then the other theme is there's fire, so it's Snowfire. I didn't want to do freeze, burn, or one of those things because it's kind of a bit of a cliche name. I wanted to think of a more interesting name, so I came up with Snowfire. I don't know, Snowfire kind of sounds like one of those ebook sorts of companies like Kindle in a way. It's what it reminds me of, the name, but I don't know, I just thought Snowfire sounded nice for a cave name. Anyway, yeah, so you're introduced with these lava bubbles, fireballs, and then fire bars. So you kind of have a bunch of different fiery themed elements interspersed throughout this cave level. It's your basic cave level. I mean, when you're creating a huge campaign, there isn't really a whole lot of... A lot of the levels are kind of just basic levels. It's not like each level is like very cheeky and gimmicky, because, well, you kind of need breathing room for levels. Yeah, so there's a bridge, you have to cross it, there are lava bubbles, fire bar, then you have to deal with flames, fireballs that are shooting at you, falling platforms, hammer bro, and then you've got this other fire bar, and this is the end. It's a pretty simple level. I don't think I completed 6-3, we'll take a look at that real quick, but I think that's probably going to be about it for this showcasing series. Anyway. Oh, Tall Fungus. It's another mushroom level. Of course it is. Bonus zone. And given to power up a ton of coins. Not much else really thought out here. So, I think that about wraps it up for today. So, if you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like. If you don't like this video, feel free to leave a dislike. If you enjoy my content in general, consider subscribing. And yeah, I think that about does it. So, I'm Wargum, and I bid you all farewell.